Anybody remember? Has anybody done enough history digging to know what the beer hall putsch was? You need to know your history if you want to know what's going on in the future, even right now. Never been more important.
This reporter in Adelaide, where there's more pain for the Liberals. Pauline Hanson is kicking off One Nation's South Australian campaign with former Liberal Corey Bernardi joining her team.
Yeah, it was a surprise, Kate. Corey Bernardi returning to public life after about 6 years. He's going to run number one for the Legislative Council ticket for Pauline Hanson's One Nation for the South Australian March 21 election. Now, he was joined by Pauline Hanson today in Adelaide and a group of supporters. I asked him at the press conference how he came back to public life, and he said it was ultimately Pauline who asked him to run. He called that one of the best days of his life. Now, we know Corey Bernardi's story. He was a Liberal senator from around 2006 until about 2017, and then he started his own party, the Australian Conservatives, and stayed with them until about 2020. I asked him why he's choosing to come back to public life. This is what he had to say.
After 6 years out of the public spotlight, I've actually recognised and realised firsthand some of the challenges that are facing small business operators. I live in regional South Australia. I know exactly what the problems are.
One Nation sources have told me
no,
today
not much.
They think this March 21 election is the first time they could become the official opposition anywhere in Australia. So a lot to play out here, Kate. It's going to be an exciting lead into that March.
Welcome to Top Heroes. It all...
Oh dear. What are we witnessing here, people? You're going to have to switch it on at some point. What are we witnessing here? Man, when history doesn't repeat it, either rhymes or mirrors it. You see, you got Adolf Hitler's beer hall putsch. It was in a beer hall on a soapbox. Well, they don't need a beer hall and a soapbox anymore. We've got social media platforms and hijacked media. TV. Oh, let's frame this guy again. Now, why do they need Joseph Goebbels when everybody's working out of the same book now? This is exactly like the Nazi takeover of the Communist Party in Germany during the 30s. It's it. It's exactly it. Members from the Communist Party joined the Nazi Party. Members from all parties and political movements, all rallying behind the man who told them all what they wanted to hear. And instead of having to burn down the Communist Party's hall, like the German consulate, they're just burning it down from within, dismantling the parties. They're all on board. There is no winning here, only losing. Everyone's losing on purpose, and we're going to be the biggest losers if we go along with this. Because the problem is you've got your blinders on, and you're focusing on one of the many Epsteins that's a whitewash. It's like the only this fucking annoys me. The only reason anybody thinks that anybody can be blackmailed with a list is because they've all got something in their closet. They all think like, oh, imagine if that got out about me. Ooh, we want to see, and we love pop. We've got shocking tall poppy syndrome. We love to lop the heads off tall poppies. So people want to see people fall, at the same time as justifying their own debauchery, their own degeneracy. Oh, look, yeah, well, I don't feel so bad now, because look how bad that is. The Citizens Report not long released an audio, which I have a copy of, from the ABC radio, about a couple of high-profile fellas in it, and a teenage boy being interviewed about pederacy, pederists, not pedophiles, pederists. Is that just setting up for the layup, is it? Are we about to have the Wood Royal Commission come back to the surface to be used for a get out of jail free card? Because that's all the whole Epstein thing is, like. And Pauline Hanson's on board with it all. She's been hanging around with these scumbags. They're all on board. You're all on board. You've got your blinders on. You think, Australia, Australia, Australia. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking Australia, Australia, but for different reasons to you and me. Well, not so much for me. I see it. I see it for what it is. The whitewash it's all over. AOC's already ended it. AOC and Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton of all people. Because she's got the coin to fund it all. To get the media on board. It's all going through Congress now. A lot of you don't even know this, do you? It's all going to be classed as AI deepfake. Tainted evidence. So everyone's a dirty bastard, but nobody knows who really did what. We all just think the worst of everybody, including ourselves and each other. It's just a whitewash. It's a distraction. It's all a distraction. Meanwhile, we're getting told what we want to hear. We'll get a few apologies, a handful of people will get thrown under the bus, and that'll be about it. Shane Dowling and Kangaroo Court's already saying that there's nothing to see here, people. He's got some Michael West, the West Report, Michael West Media, the Labor shill, with a lawyer on there saying how if this person comes from Israel, he could be arrested for crimes against humanity by the international courts. Yeah, right, so obviously he's not going to come now, is he? He just got warned on social media not to come over here or you're going to be arrested by for crimes against humanity by the international courts. How do you warn someone without warning someone? When you actually warn someone. That's... I can't believe that people are stupid enough to fall for this shit. I can't believe it. No, it's a beautiful day. It's not the long day. They're spraying us like bugs. There's lines in the sky everywhere. It's coming over cloudy. It's a beautiful morning. Gotta wreck it. While they play noughts and crosses in the sky. Been doing it non-stop the last few days. Are they going to create rain or lightning? I don't know. They probably need a couple more fires, I reckon. So I'm guessing lightning. Which would explain the crosses instead of the parallel lines. They'll blast some sound waves through that. And, I'm not getting that off anything off here either. I've been watching the sky and listen, and I can hear it. And it's in waves of 4. Sounds like thunder, but it's not thunder. Boof, 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 boof. You wait a little while and then you hear it again. Anyway, it's another topic. something, you're funding that. This shit in the sky. I suppose it's not that far off topic, is it? Because your taxes are funding that, just like you're funding all this bullshit. Bernardi, what the fuck? Bernardi fucking Maserati. What a smarty. Ha! Let's have a party. And share some M&Ms with Eminem. Oh God, no, don't get me going with that. I'm a terrible hip hopper. Hip hopper. Oh, I read comments and stuff. I go down and read comments on like Sky News and other things and the talking heads. What? Seriously? Seriously? If I point a gun at you and tell you it's not loaded, are you going to take that risk? Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something. If I'm walking down the street with a pet crocodile, and I tell you it doesn't bite, you're going to put your hand in its mouth? Like, it's just so fucking gullible. You think you can vote your way out of this mess? How do you think you got in it? Voting. You voted your way into this mess and think that doing the same shit's going to get you out of it. I can't, like, all I can do is point and laugh at this point at people that think they can vote their way out of it. You're a fucking idiot. By the way, well, I got lots of notification about the fine and then the fine going up. It's been quite a few months now since I got a reminder that I didn't pay my fine, and I've challenged them to take me to court. Nothing's happened. I want to go to court over it. Why? Because I want to make an arsehole of myself. I'm not paying to go to court. I'm not taking them to court. They can take me to court. And then I'll make an arsehole of myself. What's it going to cost me? $10 a fortnight? $10 a fortnight to publicly have my say put in the newspaper? If you're smart about what you're doing, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Just make sure they got no dirt on you.